Hello my sweet friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about hello Bella. Hi. I want to talk to you guys about this pad. This pad has been in my room. I have not used it at all. No, she wants to play. No, not now. um my goodness. Okay, this is an 18 by 24 pad that I got at a Teen Challenge thrift store, and that was at Sanford, I think it was. And this has been taking space in my room, and I want to use it. I want to be able to do something with it. Let me see if I can just push her away for a minute. There, that's how huge it is. It's a Strathmore drawing pad. So what I want to do, you have to forgive Bella. She thinks I'm playing. Okay, what I have to do is I want to fold each sheet in 3 equal sizes and fold it where I can actually create tiny drawing pads that I can take with me at the coffee shops. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. And I want to take this humongous thing out of my room because it's an eyesore and it's taking space. But if I can actually cut it down and you know, make like take a scrapbooking sheet or something and cover it. Let me pick it up before Bella destroys it. Yeah, that's Bella. Bella, mommy, give her mommy, give her show. She's extremely playful, and yeah. So I want to take this. It's basically brand new because all the sheets are there, and I was able to buy it for $4.99. And Strathmore, it's a name brand, so I was very blessed to get that. But I do not want this humongous thing being an eyesore in my room. I'm OCD. It bothers me being there, so I prefer to create something with it. So I'm gonna try to show you the process once I do something with her, and I'm just do one page at a time. I'm gonna only show one page, see if it works for me, and then we'll go from there. Okay, my friends? There, now she's messing up the bed. Alrighty then, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, the reason why I had to do this on the bed is because my desk is really tiny. So what I did was I folded it in half, then half again, and now I have to decide whether I'm gonna make a Constantina out of this or cut it in half and then fold half each page so that way it's like a tiny booklet. So let's see what happens. Okay guys, so I'm back at my desk. This is how it looks like. So let me see if I can push it. Just there you go. This is how it's gonna look like. This is the one Constantina. So if I'm at the coffee shop with my daughter, because I'm carrying also my sticker books with me and a journal, so I have 2 options: either journal and decorate with a sticker book, or I can sketch. And so yeah, what I didn't want clean edges. See that? So I have this plaid ruler. It's metal. I've had this for years, so I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you can actually find it, but you see how the edge is not, let me bring it closer to the camera, it's not straight. I don't know if we call it deckled, but yeah. And this one, I didn't use this one. That would have been way too. I used this side. And what I did was, once I folded it in the equal, which is 4, I get 4. Let me see now, the size of the paper would be 4 inches. Oh, 4 by 6. So yeah, 4 by 6s. I want to, well, you guys are keeping me company, I want to do one whole sheet. Guys, I'm having issues with Bella. But it's not a bad thing because she's always keeping me on my toes. Maybe that's the reason why I'm hurting so much, because I don't have a break. I can't sit 5 minutes still where she's not getting into some mischievous act and I have to stop her, get up and stop her. But yesterday, after I ran errands yesterday, I had to run errands, help my husband we're trying to fix the van, let's put it that way. And so, guys, I came back. She had gone into my trash little bin. She basically chewed up on my dollar store trash bin. And my papers, you know, the little sticky stuff that I've been taking apart to put in my sticker book, that was all over my bedroom. Yeah. So I'm thinking about getting one of those bins that you step on it and then the lid's open. I need 2 of those for my bedroom. One from the side of my bed and one for my crafty corner, because she keeps on getting in and taking the trash out and tearing it up. And she's got toys. She's got chew toys. I bought her a little lamb chop stuffed toy. She took out the squeaky part out of it and she took out all the guts. So that thing is like flat, like torn up. It didn't last 3 weeks. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so I have these 3 sheets, right? And I am thinking, this is basically what I did. Like I said, this is one test. This is just for testing. And this is gonna become a booklet. And I don't want straight sheets on it, you know? So this is what I did. I just folded, creased it a little bit, and then just put the the ruler in there and pulled. So now one is gonna become a small booklet. But I think what I want to do is take 3 sheets and make a tiny drawing book. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to use what I have. I have some savings and I'm thinking about buying a camera that I can print instantly when I'm with my daughter, carry my little camera with me, print it and print the sheet or the little picture out of it, and I can put it in my journal. And it's not too expensive, but like I said, I want to invest on things that I know I'm going to use. But I had invested these $5 at that thrift store, and I kept on seeing this huge pad with that girl's face sticking out, and I'm like, I need to get rid of the pad. But I'm not getting rid of it as just gonna trash it. This is my train of thought. That huge cover and the back, there it's like chipboard. One is light, the other one is really thick. I'm gonna cut it down. I'm cutting that sucker down, and I am just gonna make tags out of it. So yeah, so this is basically how I see. Look at that. And then just fold it. So now I have to make cute covers for my drawing little pad. I know there's something that they do. There's a stitching method. I looked into it, and I don't know if I should do that. But look, and this is basically my own little creation. You see, the edges are not straight, and it will look like this paper that I ordered. I sent some to Beth. See how the pages are not straight either? This is for watercolor, but this is gonna be my sketching and drawing. And let me tell you something, guys. Basically, my room has gotten to a point that I assigned stations. I'm extremely happy with that. Second, I was able to organize all my planner side with the little book, the sticker book and everything. And I was able to make it aesthetically pleasing. Let's put it that way. It is not Pinterest worthy maybe, but it is aesthetically pleasing for me. Second, I was able to organize my stickers by writing large on it, which the you know, the printer machine, the Brother printer machine, the letters were not going to be big enough for my eyesight, and that's okay. I still haven't been able to label the outside of my bins, so that's the thing. That's one project. I have to write these on the out, you know, with the printer machine, and then being able to put it on the outside of my bins. That way I know, because my handwriting is, it's okay, but I'd rather for it to look pretty with everything being cohesive. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm extremely happy that everything is falling into place. Maybe not much crafting, but I've been sketching. I've been doing a little bit here and a little bit there. I still haven't been able to work with that little project that I said I was gonna do, but that's the next thing. It's just that, like I said, I need to do it in increments, unfortunately. So let's see. I could do this, or I can do this, and I think I'm leaning more to doing this. I don't know, you know, more like a little booklet. Maybe I have a whole shelf full of little booklets, but now I would have to create all these sheets and find a spot for it, because right now there is 6 in here, and you see that it's gonna take space wherever I put this at. So maybe I'll have to buy me another little basket at Goodwill, which I went the other day and the only thing I got me was a magazine. Well, yeah, I think so is what you can call it, or a book, but it was with comics in it, real life things that people have said and done, but the person, the author, decided to put it into comics. So that's it basically. So I'm gonna continue doing this, but I'm not gonna show it in the camera. And yeah, so that's it for you guys. It's not it for me, because now I have a whole bunch to do. I might do one of each paper, so that's gonna be 25 Constantinas and like over 100 of these when I'm done, by the time I'm done. And yeah, I'm gonna finish the pad. So that's it. I just wanted to share my thought process on what I was gonna do with that humongous pad. And please forgive Bella. She doesn't have any manners. Oh my goodness. That's it for today. If you like the video, please give me a like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Do you think it's a great idea for me to just break it down for things that I'm gonna use, you know, because it was just sitting there in that corner, and it was just, because it's so big, it was just an eyesore. I have other pads that I bought at what's it called, Hobby Lobby, and they were $17 regular price. I got them for $4. I might do the same thing, and that way I'll basically have like a station for all my watercolor and sketching, because I already have a station for all my watercolor paper right up here on the shelf, and the watercolor stuff here at the bottom. I have a cart, but I just needed to create something with this because it was, that pad was driving me nuts. There you go. Okay, sweet friends, I am done. I went and it took me a whole day yesterday. So I was able to do this while I was watching the live with Beth from Happy Place Crafting. And I was also working on it while Diane from The Messy Pilot was also doing her live. It was a long day. But at least I got it done. I'm taking the time to do things, the ideas that come in my head, and there you go. These are all Constantinas. These are all going to be Constantinas. Look at that. Okay, and then this is another Constantina. And if you don't know what a Constantina is, basically like an accordion. Okay, and then my goodness, these are all my little booklets that I'm going to be able to make. So now I have to watch a video to see which one is going to be the best binding for this. I want them to lay flat. So yes, and let me show you something. Each little pad right here, this is a little pad, has 3 sheets in it, okay? And each booklet, each little book that I'm making is going to be 4 of these. So this is basically, this is one book right here. See? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Making sure there's 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, and I ended up with 2 that are not completed right here. So, and I took this one at the end. I was tired, but I wanted to see. That was just a little regular mechanical pencil, and I sat down and I started sketching what's on the cover of my tiny book and tiny treasures. So I go through here and whatever I want to sketch, and it tells you, you know, things that you should enjoy on an everyday moment of your life. So for example, the scent of a citrus, a page to color, you know. So I don't have anything to do today. Well, look at a bumblebee drinking nectar from a flower in the garden. There you go. So, tiny treasures. And I sketched those 3 things to see. I noticed also that I didn't mention, but the paper is not bright white. It's like a tiny, like a bit toned of beige, yeah, or tan. So I like that. I like that about it. So, I was also thinking that if you know, it's just an idea. I'm not saying that for you to do this, but if you don't want to have 8, oh no, she's gonna bark. Bella. Shh. Right now I have 8 spots to draw or sketch, right? But if I wanted to make it wider, Bella, mommy, it's okay. I can take another of my, let me see if I can just bring you in a little bit. There you go. I can make another, I take another one of these and join it with masking tape. And you will put the masking tape on both sides. So let me just do one so you will have an idea. My whole train of thought of this is that I learned in high school that the more you practice, because I took secretarial classes basically in Puerto Rico. Jeez Louise. Let me see how you put this. Just give me 1 second. Keeps on coming back. There you go. Let me hold this one with this just to hold it down. Just to hold it down there. I was taking, as I was saying, I was taking secretarial classes in Puerto Rico when I was in high school, right? And the teacher kept on saying, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. The more you practice, the better you get at it. And she kept on saying it. It sounded like a broken record, you know, just saying it over and over and over again. The more you practice, the better you'll get at it. But you know what? She was right. Because I noticed that, got it? Yeah, you go. I noticed that I would acquire more speed, but I didn't want the speed. I wanted the accuracy. In other words, I didn't want the mistakes. I think I already spoke about it in one of my videos. I didn't want the mistake. I just wanted to be good in the speed without the mistakes. I wasn't as fast as the other girls, but they had more mistakes, and that basically discounted. They get a discount on the grading or the points. So there. So now I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 16 spots because I extended my Constantina that way. See? So I could leave it like this, or I could put some stickers here in the front. So I will always lose something in the front because I could write, for example, the date that I start sketching on it, or drawing, or whatever you want to call it. So I will, you know, a little title. Yeah. And then I want to fill it up. So this makes me happy. I'm going to put on the other side also some masking tape. And that way it's sealed in both sides. Okay, just make sure that it's there. Cut it. And there you go. There you go. How neat is that? I can stamp on this. I can, which I will, and that will be on another video that I'm going to show you. I can stamp on this. Draw, paint, well, maybe not paint, but color with coloring pencils. A little bit of my sketching or my drawings. So that's it. That basically is it. The next thing will be is to make a cover, and I don't know if I want to do that. I'll be honest. Because I feel like it's going to be a little bit more bulky. But for these, we'll see. These, I think I'm going to make a cover. For both sides, a nice cover. I want to put these, I'm going to put them unfinished on a basket, which means I'm going to have to go to Goodwill and get me a tiny basket that will fit all these. And you know, guys, that I that I love Goodwill. You all know that, right? So yeah, that's it for today. It took me 2 days to finish this, just to cut them down. I think my daughter and I am going to go to either Office Max or Office Depot. I don't know which one she's going to, but we are going to go. And the cover for the pad, I'm going to have them cut it for me. And I'm thinking that the chipboard, I'm gonna see if they can cut it for me a little bit bigger than this, and then I'll use the chipboard of this pad to cover my books. So I need 11 pieces. So, well, actually I need 22, because if I'm going to do both sides, I want to need 22. Let's be honest. So yeah, that's it for today. If you love the video, please, my friends, if you love me, please thumb up my videos. Just use that finger. And if You know, if it hurts, use the tip of a pen. Hit that like button. And subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell. And as always, my sweet friends, because you know I love y'all, stay safe and craft away. Bye.